animated by the spirit of Jesus and his option for the poor, and inspired by the spirit of Saint Ignatius, the Society of Jesus, established in 1540, a religious congregation of the Roman Catholic Church, has been working in Patna Mission since 1921. The history of Patna Jesuit mission is linked with that of the Missouri, Detroit, and Chicago provinces, currently known as CDT province of the Society of Jesus. Over 150 members from Missouri, Detroit, and Chicago came to this mission. The early missionaries spent their lives sowing the seeds of gospel values. Their hard work, missionary zeal, pioneering spirit, and love for the people have nurtured the mission. Patna Jesuits are now engaged across 109 districts in India with a total population of 303 million. Unfortunately, this region is one of the most backward in terms of socio-economic, education, employment, health indicators. Patna Jesuits have focused on the well-being of the most deprived.
Who are the Mushahars? The name itself, Mushaha, means rat hunters. Mushahars are one of the most disadvantaged communities in Bihar. They are also called greatly oppressed people. 92% of the Mushahars are landless agricultural laborers. The educational condition of this community is utterly poor. Only 9% of the people are literate according to 2011 census, and only 1.8% of the children who complete matric have reached able to do their higher education. And the community do not have they don't have an experience of educating a child beyond just read and write. Mostly dropout happens after the 5th class, when the children reach around 10 to 11 years of age. The contractors, the middlemen take them to different places across the country, and girls get married of very early age. So this is the community that the society has opted for to empower. And our interventions with this community is basically to build human resources within the community, so that a self-sustained momentum of empowerment happens within the community. And this process is done through a well-designed program called Patna Jesuit Social Action Model of Education and Empowerment. This model has got various components. The first component is to accompany the children and the community through supplementary education centers. This is also known as complementary education centers. In every hamlet where we work, we enroll the children into a complementary education center that runs 2 to 3 hours every day in the non-school going hours. And then the animators make sure that these children attend the government school, and we accompany them to government school throughout the year. The second stage of the center is a cluster center at the village level. Children from 3 to 4, 5 hamlets would come to a cluster center, children's resource center we call, from 6th standard to 8th standard. We withdraw children from the village for 15 days to our center for an intensive residential training. So this is an important activity, and it is here that children come to experience the value of cleanliness, the value of friendship, the value of group study. And with this affirmation after the training, they go back to the same center, SCC or CRC. And again we withdraw them after a period of time from the village, and we bring them another installment of 15 days residential training. And we are able to retain them in the school, in the village, and keep them away from child marriage, migration and child abuse, trafficking, etc.
I come from Northern and I belong to a poor family. My father is a laborer. I passed my 12th in read. I want to become an engineer.
We address their self. Their self is defined by fear. And therefore, liberating them from this fundamental aspect of fear is one of the criterions of our education.
I am Rekha. My parents are illiterate, landless daily wagers. I have been a beneficiary of READ's special educational program for the Majis since 2012. I have given my final year BSW exam and I am preparing for the final year BA Economic Honors.
When I was child, I didn't understand my life. When I came here, my hobby was painting, and I don't have confidence to do dance. But when I came here, then I improved in dance. Then I dance. I'm dancing well, and that's why I'm dancer, and I like so much to dance.
I am Manoj Kumar. I study in class 9. It is very difficult for me to narrate how READ molds us and purifies us like fire, gifting us with a new identity, purpose, vision and values. Time in READ flies just like that. Classes, group activities, morning and evening assemblies, monthly conference class, cultural programs. I can go on.
You must understand, when we began this program, we did not have 95% of the hamlets did not have a single person complete secondary education. So it takes 10 years for us to accompany children to reach them up to this stage. Moreover, we have achieved beyond secondary level education.
My name is Gyanti Kumari and I am from Pujha and I am in class 12, and after intermediate I want to continue my next study, and in my life I want to become a good teacher.
So in our journey with the Musahers, we kept adding another component to accompany them, to give them quality human development, that is long duration residential training. The idea occurred because we wanted a constituency that would stand for justice, that would stand for freedom, that would stand for scientific temper, that would stand for human values, and a community would have a sizable number of well-educated, liberated youngsters who would work for the community.
I am doing my BA and PSW. I am very happy in READ. I want to become a teacher and help the poor children, those who are marginalized and those who are poor.
I am teaching in this school, that means St. Thomas High School, Ratanpurwa. And after completing my BA, I went to Patna to study B.Ed. After B.Ed, I came back here only. I want to serve my people, that is why I am here.
Now I am studying. First, I want to finish my plus 2. So I have thought that I will be an engineer. For that, I am working hard.
All that we have been able to do as mere instruments in God's hands would not have been possible without your collaboration and continued support.
Now I know myself little more. My dream is not fill with small in a small pot or something.
We will reach out
to the needy in whatever way possible. We will not let this light to die within us.